cut off, don't it?
Yeah, it did. It cut off. Well, she's setting up right now.
Can you see it? Okay.
Is it on?
It's on.
I got mine in the car.
It's on. It's on.
Okay. My
Should be. Let me
people.
double check. Yeah, it's on. It's on.
It's kind of dim.
Yeah, it is.
I can get mine.
It's fine. That's enough. But here's her REM pod, her EMF holder that were made by
Angel.
Angel made these, and he gave us this so we can change the sounds of our music boxes. Right now they have what it sounds like. It might be The Exorcist. I think that's the music.
Yours was going off a while ago.
Maybe because I'm standing in front of it.
Get over here real quick.
He says it has a radius that like this for the music boxes. She wanted the pink REM pod, so we got her the pink REM pod. We just picked these up from Angel. The reason why we're at this particular spot, you guys, is because I used to live in a house that used to sit pretty much right here where this sign is. And there was a row of bushes right here that separated my yard from the house right here that used to sit on the corner. This tree had a tombstone propped up against it, like a headstone propped up against it. And inside the row of bushes looked like what was remnants of the slabs that be on top of the headstones, like it all got. Anyway, I heard there used to be a cemetery here on this corner lot. I don't know how true that is, but one time during a rainstorm, I was sitting in the living room by myself and everybody was asleep. Something snatched our storm glass door open, and when I looked, I saw a pair of green eyes float to the window, stop, and then float off on to somewhere else. At that point, I pretty much jumped off the couch and went in there. And when I tell you I bitch dove on the bed with my mama, she was on the front side and I dove over her onto the back side and the whole bed collapsed to the floor, y'all. I broke that motherfucker down because I wasn't playing right then. But the whole thing is, I still wonder, is there a cemetery here that the city didn't tell anybody about? Because I promise you there were headstones. There were headstones. I remember when I was little, there were headstones and remnants of headstones here in the neighbors' yards. So what I want to do is I'm going to, this might be dead now because I forgot that. Oh no, it's on. Come over here, please. Is there anyone here with us right now? And if so, is there a cemetery under this plot of land right now that the government, that not necessarily the government, the city is hiding from us? Hey, sweetie. Thank you. Guys, I come in love, peace, and respect. May I proceed, please? Thank you. Go back to neutral. Is there a cemetery under my foot right now? Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Go back to neutral, please. So when I was little, that night during the storm, was that the green eyes that I saw, was that the spirit of someone that was buried under our house? Thank you. That would be a hard yes, because thank you. Go back to neutral, please. So can you point to a grave right now that's in this lot? I'm gonna walk around. Can you cross whenever we're over someone's grave? So there's a grave right here. Go back to neutral, please. Go back to neutral, please. Thank you. So there's a grave right here. I'm standing on top of a grave right now. Thank you. Can you point to other graves, please? Can you point to another grave that's close by? So if I walk this way, so there's a grave right here. So there's a grave right here. Thank you. Can you go back to neutral, please? Can you point to one more grave, please? One more unmarked grave out here in this lot. Can you point to it? So the grave is this way? The grave is this way. Can you point to the grave? So can you cross whenever I'm standing directly above the grave? Can you cross, please? So there's a grave here. So I've stood on at least 3 separate graves. Thank you. Can you go back to news, please? And we would like to end the session with love, peace, and respect. May we close the session, please? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for all your help. So I've not marked personally, but I've supposedly stood on 3 separate graves out here, guys. And I know from personal experience, trust me, because I was like 10 when we lived in the house that used to sit right here. And I experienced on stormy nights, for some reason, my intuitions opened up whenever it rained. But I would hear something pushing or dragging what sounded like a trunk, a casket, a foot trunk, something across the ceiling. We didn't have an attic. I guess it was crawl space. I never went up there. But like I said, every time it rained, I could hear something either pushing, pulling, dragging, a trunk, casket, box, some crate, something back and forth across the ceiling all night long until the day came. When somebody woke up other than me, then it would stop. Because I was the only one that could hear it. So, yeah. So there are at least 3 graves. I know there are more graves. Let me ask this. Good afternoon, Spirit Guides. I'm sorry. I come in love, peace, and respect. I have one more question. May I proceed? Thank you. Go back to news, please. Is this whole block a cemetery? Thank you. Go back to news, please. Even the streets? Are the streets a cemetery as well? Thank you. Go back to news, please. Go back to news, please. Is it Native American cemetery? No, African American cemetery? A white people cemetery? Thank you. Go back to news, please. Were they like first like settler type? Like, I'm not understanding why they wouldn't be marked. Okay, thank you. Go back to news, please. That's all. May we end the session. We leave with love, peace, and respect. May we end the session. Thank you. Okay, so supposedly they were white people. But you know what? I wouldn't doubt it, because right across there, 3rd Street, all that area over there did used to be what we call back then the white folks section. So that was the white neighborhood, Caucasian neighborhood, you know, because you get canceled for any little thing. You can't say shit these days. I don't know what to say without sounding quote-unquote racist all of a sudden. So, yeah, white people used to live over here in this neighborhood. It was actually white people. And I guess across this side of 5th Street, maybe this was too, because right on that corner we have frat and fraternity houses. I want to say frat houses and sorority houses. On that corner, like a whole little, like 6 or 7 of those, like right there together, right before the track. So I'm thinking that this did used to be where white people lived at first, and then the black people came, and then they all left. I don't know. But this used to be a cemetery. But what cemetery? What family cemetery? Whose cemetery is the question. Let's figure out stuff. Some of the real probably was a knife. Yeah, it worked. This sound like it's been on the whole time.
Mine's well blue, and then oh, there's the blue light. Oh, okay. Wait, am I too low?
Mine's going off and on. Mine was going off and on, and I didn't even move when it came on.
Oh, I saw it. Yep.
It's on right now. It just came on.
Turns it on.
And I don't know if you can hear it. It's not very loud like the other response that I have. But Angel from Durham Paranormal made us these, and they're actually working. We're actually picking up something with the music boxes. Hers just came on, and she's not like moving in front of it. And I'm not moving in front of mine, and it just popped on as well. So they do work, guys. Y'all need to check Angel out. You can walk up to it, and it's still going.
I can see it too.
You just moved in front of yours, so you might have set yours off.
No, it came on before I cause it's off right now. Now it's back on, but it was just off. Don't go too close yet. She did that.
Yeah, I did that. That was me, guys. I guess I'll continue to pick up stuff. I'm loving this stand for the EMF. I gave you yours, right? Or was it in that pack?
Mine
The
is
music box just came back on.
Mine is in the pack.
And I'm behind it this time, guys.
She's behind it.
And I think I might have set that off because he said it had a wide, and I just kind of came around. But I was back there the first time.
It went off again though.
Right, it did. Loving these mini music boxes. Thank you, Angel. Durham Paranormal. Yeah, yours is inside there.